This is exactly right.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye.
New beginnings are exciting, especially when they come with 4 wheels.
If you're shopping for your next car, start your search with Cars.com.
Cars.com has the tools and expert advice to help you find exactly what you're looking for.
With more than 2 million new and used vehicles nationwide, it's easy to search, compare, and find the right fit for you.
Cars.com is there when you're dreaming, planning, or ready to embrace the new.
Start your search with Cars.com.
Where to next?
Goodbye. The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
What's up, Cleveland?
Yay!
Yes!
Spotlight.
It's the brightest spotlight in the world.
We truly can't see anyone but the people with their teeth against the stage.
You guys,
babies.
sorry, I'm going to talk to the people that work here. I think we can get like 2 more rows here in the front, don't you? At least.
These
Layer
are
it
the
up a
people
little bit.
Who get kicked in the face
Come
if we get
on,
mad.
punk rock.
Don't piss us off.
We're a punk rock podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Oh my God, we're finally in Cleveland.
Yeah.
This was not the city Georgia was talking about. It was not.
Why did I ever say that there was a state, I think it was, that I didn't want to go to?
We were young podcasters.
We were real stupid. We thought...
we didn't think anyone was listening. And we were just chatting away.
Yeah. We had done like a 300 room place before. We're like, why would anyone come? I'm not going to this place. And it's like, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Steven! Yes. Let's hear it. He's not here.
He's not here. But...
Yes, exactly. There he is.
See that up there?
Look at Steven's cookie face.
Explain it. Explain this to. It's Steven.
Well, it's perfectly Steven. Georgia, we looked at it. I said it has his grabbing eyes. Let him see. Look at those. Steven's eyes are always like, do you need anything? And Georgia sent him a picture of it, and he responded, I wish my lips were that full. That's our Steve.
That's our Stevie. Thank you, Danielle at MK Sweets. She made us an incredible box of like all those cookies, and one of them, I've never seen this before. It was like a pink, cute little like beauty shop thing, and it said fingers and faces.
Fucking fingers and faces.
Love it. We love a good inside joke.
She isn't some phony cookie making pseudo listener. She knows the deep live show references. Like fingers and faces.
Yeah. Speaking of the ones you just painted.
Oh my God. I literally did this 2 minutes ago. And then I was like, we were standing outside of the door and I go, Georgia, can you fluff my hair up for me? I can't get in there right now. What with my fingers and my faces. Can't do it. I thought you were really going to bust out with something right there.
No, that felt good.
Do you want to sing Little Mermaid again?
No.
Okay.
I do want to tell you guys that I forgot my meds on this trip. It's not my fault.
Full transparency. Sharing always.
Anyone have birth control.
We have no boundaries.
I really did that. Here's what happened. I'm like so good at packing, and I put all my stuff in my little thing, and then I hang up, and then it's like everything is there. And then the electricity went out of my apartment before right as we were leaving the house.
Ooh.
We paid the bill. It's fine.
That's Elvis unplugging something. I guess you can't go.
Because he loves me.
Because he loves you so much, much more than Steven.
Thank you. And as I was leaving, and then Vince is Mr. Like, we have to leave right now for the airport.
Sure.
In a good way. Because I'm like, we can get there 20 minutes before. So the thing fell. Everything fell out of it. I picked it all up in the dark. Didn't pick up my pill.
Oh. Now, just birth or all pills?
Oh, everyone.
Every pill? Mm-hmm. Honey.
No, it's fine. So I call, fucking shout out to CVS who are fucking on it. I mean...
Promo code murder.
Oh, that's right. At live shows now, we're doing ads too.
It's these are high integration ads where we totally pretend like we're talking about something. Yeah. And none of this happened.
Because I can't live without my Wellbutrin. Let's get that fucking pharmaceutical money.
Oh my God.
Dude.
That's the shit right there. And we start naming Zeljans or whatever. And it's just fucking, that's my beach house. That's my mountain house.
Right. That's my beach and mountain house. I can live without Wellbutrin, but you can't fucking live without Effexor.
What's Effexor?
Effexor is for anxiety, and it does this thing that everyone who's not taken it for a day knows. It gives you this thing that they call the zaps.
Oh.
So you just your brain kind of gets a little, catch up. It's fucking creepy.
Okay. This is going to be a separate topic.
Okay.
And this is, just because if you have an Effexor pill, I would love to just look at it for 1 second. I just want to see what color it is. Not now, after we'll talk about it, but just, I don't know, palm me an Effexor.
You
okay.
want the zaps? No, you're asking for me.
I'm jokingly asking for you without involving you.
Got it. Oh,
so the cops don't arrest us.
Got it. Well, I called CVS and I was like, hi, I did this thing. And in a half an hour, they gave me 2 pills for today and tomorrow.
Oh, they covered you? Yeah. Fucking CVS.
Yes, but then
where your family lives in a pharmacy.
I can just ask. I could have asked the crowd for.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to take your pills.
Someone rolls up one of those little black suitcases. I'm actually an Effexor rep. You're doing great business for our company.
However, if in 9 months from now I'm pregnant, this is the reason.
Oh, my God. That child would immediately become a nun. You know how you always do the opposite thing that your parents want you to do?
Wait, you're calling me a slut?
Yeah, I guess I am. Good on you, slut.
All right.
I was trying to think opposite of murder.
Oh. I get it.
Same dip. It's all sins.
Or, yeah. An EMT.
Yes. Or a murderer.
Right.
I guess. Oh. This is a gorgeous
really
rug.
is.
I wish you could. You guys can see it, right? That's why you paid top dollar for those seats up there.
We'll be selling replications at the merch table after the show.
Little mouse pads that are just this rug.
It really is lovely.
Oh, by the by, this is my favorite murder. Thanks.
A true crime comedy rug podcast. That's Karen Kilgariff.
And that's Georgia Hardstark. And we're all here to talk about tragedy within a gazebo of comedy. Let's say it that way. The tragedy is not funny, but we have a great time in this gazebo around it.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be a sad gazebo or a happy gazebo.
We're just there. We contain multitudes.
Yeah. And so does the gazebo.
And really, bottom line is, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. People just start storming up the aisle.
Everyone who works here quits and just fucking leaves. No. We didn't need you.
We need you.
No.
Let's see. It's real fucking cold here. Just so.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm sure you know, but.
You guys know now, right?
I feel when we left LA, it was 82.
Oh my God, they turned on us. Listen, we don't use aerosol. We're not responsible for the...
We didn't create this particular hole in the ozone.
No. Sorry.
I feel like that the reason they're giving us the spotlight is to recreate how it is in LA. It's a balmy 78 up here right now.
It really is. We don't know how I don't know how to dress in cold. I don't understand. When someone's like, it's 20 whatever, I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. I'm going to wear this cute trench coat.
I'm just going to just keep on keeping on with what I got going.
That's all I got.
And it was again that thing where we step out of the body of the airplane and that little gap between the airplane and the walkway.
It's like,
what the fuck, Alaska? It was snowball time. I was like, this is super uncool.
Yeah. But we're doing it.
We did it. And
cute
thanks.
coats.
Borrowed a coat to do it. No, we love it. So, I mean, if there's any place to come and discuss tragic murders, Cleveland's got it.
Yeah.
Going on. You guys.
I think Ohio as a whole, like we could just do Ohio over and over.
This state.
Drive.
It doesn't always happen because sometimes, there's a lot of things that the qualifiers for a live show story that you need. You know, a couple things going on.
Yeah.
A couple elements in it, not just a straightforward horrible thing that happened. And man, just Ohio keeps on giving it. Just like hand over fist. How about this? Do you like clowns? What about rivers catching on fire? What about fuck?
That's right. What about clowns catching rivers on fire?
Could you imagine? What about a balloon drop that kills people? That's real.
Fuck. Superman. He saves people.
What about Superman?
But you guys made him up anyway.
In the airport, there's, as you know, in your beautiful airport, there's a Superman station where Superman is. He's holding really still. And then there's a story of Superman being broadcast aloud to everybody waiting for their bag, which is nice. They should do that in every city.
But not with Superman.
No, that would be a ripoff.
Yeah. What would LA do?
But there was a little, probably 2-year-old boy that was so stoked that Superman was in the airport. But I thought he was saying souvenirs. And I was like, that is the cutest thing in the world, that he wants to buy souvenirs. Meanwhile, Superman was 5 feet away from me, just 8 feet tall, and like a man's voice blasting, like, Superman was invented in 19... And I'm like, oh, he said souvenirs. It's a toddler that loves keepsakes.
Keychains. He's got a collection of keychains.
He's got little license plates for his bicycle.
Yeah. But he kept screaming Superman, and his dad would take him away from it, put him down, and the kid would fucking rip back over to Superman. And he was yelling it in a way that like made me kind of sad, because I can make anything sad.
Especially when you don't have your Zeljans.
Exactly.
Or whatever it is.
Where it was just like he was screaming Superman and like not understanding why the rest of us who are like sad and old and like understand what life is, like he was letting everyone know.
Yes.
And why isn't anyone like Superman, you guys?
He's like, why are you facing that fucking luggage rotunda that just keeps spinning, staring at it like moths to a flame?
Yeah.
Superman is right fucking there.
Right.
So tragic to be a child.
God, so stupid, right? You just don't know anything.
Fucking stupid.
Stupid.
Wait a second.
What?
Is this a new 70s dress
No.
from the last one?
This is not the last 70s dress I had that has cat hair on it. It's the other 70s
Right.
dress I
It's
have that has
new.
cat hair on it. Oh, shit. Look at that.
What happened?
I mean, it's just everywhere.
I was excited about it.
Oh, I mean the cat hair.
Oh.
No, I've had this before, but this is sticking to my rule of only wearing comfortable 70s and 80s dresses from now on.
Walk it down the rug.
Thank you.
Look at her. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and let's start up here. Cut my own bangs.
Yeah, girl. Got to do it. When you're out of your pills and you got nothing to do.
Yeah. Teeny tiny scissors.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
That's right. Let's talk about you have a revelation. Or an exclamation.
Yep, couple. I bought a new dress from, of course, the fashion retailer Target, and right, I'm always like $29.99. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Then I'm surprised when it says you can wash it, but you can't wash it. You can't. So where were we last? Whew.
New Orleans.
Nolans.
Yeah.
The first night I went out in that dress, having had washed it. Then afterwards, people are so kind to post pictures of my middle-aged ass on stage, and it looked like I had thrown on a child's romper and been like, watch this will be fucking hilarious, and then gone out on stage mortified. So of course I do my backup outfit, which is I keep ending up in my backup outfits.
You can't call them that anymore.
I can't. This is the front up outfit. I, like many of you, just want to wear pajamas in public. So.
Oh, we had a new idea of a come as you listen.
Yes.
The show thing.
Right?
Just come the way you listen. Do you work out when you listen to the podcast?
Are you a doctor?
Come in your scrubs.
Are you a Clinique helper?
Bring us Clinique.
Bring us Clinique in your white Clinique fake doctor's outfit.
Yeah.
You fake Clinique bitches. What? That's how you find out I'm Lancome. Hardcore Lancome till I die.
Product placement.
Just dollar bills falling from the ceiling. Also,
But this is your farewell tour of this outfit, you said.
Yes, that's right. I'm going to burn this when I get home. I also just can't find the time to make myself look nice. So I overcompensate with the hair, and then I see what happens.
I dig it.
It's fun.
The hair's great.
It's fun. I mean, you think like you're at a historic theater with a huge show with a ton of people.
And a lot of light.
Wear your sweats. Why even have this opportunity and power if you can't abuse it terribly?
Well, if you show that you care, then they won't respect you.
That's exactly right. That's when they start using you.
Well, like how they say, I've heard like on improv, it's like, don't dress cute because they'll be mad at you, so they won't laugh at your shit. Or it's like, well, I just want to dress cute all the time.
Yeah, or be good at improv.
Right.
There's always that.
Yeah. Sorry, one girl on the team that we had to put on. You can't dress like you like yourself
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly.
Fuck you, improv.
Fuck you and your rules. Wait, what's this about now? There's an improv team in the center of this audience. It's like
shit.
they're finally saying what I've always wanted to say.
Should we sit down? Should we sit down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh,
Thank you.
I like a mid-height, kind of high-low chair.
This will be interesting.
Usually the seat's up here, and there's a lot of danger for me in getting into it. Boom. Done and done.
Does anyone have a phone book? Do they still make phone books? Or phone books still around?
They make them only for you to throw them away.
Oh, good. I just want to, this is going to go to the hometown murder person. I'm sorry we're giving your cookies away, but we can't eat all of them. Okay.
Let's get real.
Let's get reality.
Okay.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing with. They do the boho chic. There's mid-century. It's a little bit modern. It's something new. Like there's so many choices in there, and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
Am I
Now-
you first or you first?
It's me.
Okay.
And I'm excited because we don't always have control
Yes.
over our own images. But tonight we have control. We can go back and forth in our image. The last, I believe it was Nashville, wasn't that the one where we were like, and so they got married, and there's a picture of them as a couple, and then it was like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It made for
7,
great
8.
comedy just to be like, it's still up there. It's still up there.
Yeah.
The photo is still, but this time that's not happening.
Unless we do it to ourselves, which we absolutely will. Okay. Guys, there's, again, we said it, so many people to choose from. So many so many classics. But when I looked up this story, I couldn't not do it. And I don't know if you know it. It's the unbelievable story of serial killer Ed Edwards.
Oh my God.
Do you know it?
Of course, dude.
There he is now.
Oh no.
Ed Edwards, Edward Edwards, not his real name, if you can believe that. Okay, so today, in looking this up, Steven sends us all of our links. He does a lot of like ground. Steven! He does a lot of research for us, which is great. But then I stumbled. There's a show, and a lot of you probably have heard of it or watched it, but I never have because I'm almost 50. It's on YouTube, and it's called Brain Scratch. Have you watched it? Guys, okay. It's so good. It's a guy. Okay, these are the guys. It's a guy named John Lorden, and he basically takes you through these cases. Like he started this one by reading the Wikipedia page, which I'm like, that's my thing. But he basically is like pulls you through all the research, all that like amazing stuff where I'm like, oh, these are the people that hate our show.
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, oh, they care about facts and dates. But you have to watch it because it's not just this case. He's got shows about all the true crime stories that interest you, and they're really cool. So, and because of that show, I had a nervous breakdown around 2 p.m. because this story changed quite violently near the middle end. So we'll just walk you through it. So
did you think like, I got this story, everything's fine, it's straightforward, he's a serial killer, here we go?
Yes.
And then found out some secret shit about him?
Yes!
I think I know one of the secret things and I'm excited
get
about
away.
it. I'm excited. Oh shit! Oh no,
Imagine?
our first fight. It's blank.
it's blank. No. There's a 9 on it. Page 9.
I did you a favor.
Okay. Yeah. We didn't need that anyway. Should we raffle this off? Yeah. Guys, come on. Also, just so you know, there's not 8 pages.
Okay.
Look at page 8 that was a mistake. Okay. Edward Edwards, who was born Charles Murray.
What if his born Charles? Or Murray. And don't worry, Edward Edwards is not.
Edward Edwards, born Bill Murray. What?
What?
I knew that guy was suspicious when he kept dropping in on everyone's wedding. Okay. He was born in Akron. That's right, Akron. On June 14th, 1933. He was illegitimate, and this is fucking horrible and really heavy. When he was around 5, he witnessed his mother's suicide.
Ooh.
Horrifying. So a couple years later, they send him to an orphanage in Parma. I'm 2 for 2 with these city pronouncements. I can't. I'm so stoked.
They're loving it.
Fuck, we didn't ask anybody about that.
No. Yes. With a C? No, that's not right.
Well, hold on. I just need the people up there to know.
Chillowith?
All of a sudden...
Willowith. That's not the one we need to know.
But just so you know, everyone in the front just started naming cities they think we can't pronounce.
You raised your hand.
Just whatever came to mind.
What is it?
Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga.
But
It's not
anyone
spelled like that.
Anyone. Wait, the Cuyahoga River.
Oh, I know that one.
That's not the same as the city you're talking about.
I might have made up a word.
No,
Anyways.
you didn't. That city's in mine too.
Okay.
We're gonna pick one person. You're not helping. You just said Cuyahoga was the city we're trying to talk
not
about.
it.
And that's fucking insanity. I bet you're not even from here. Ooh. She's giving me the eye.
No, she's crying.
Oh. Oh, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I thought you wanted to fight me. Sorry. When the time comes, I'm going to ask you what the city name is.
Okay.
Stop crying so that you don't, let the swelling go down. It's later on. It's around page 5. Okay. Okay, so he gets sent to this orphanage later on in life. He claims that the nuns there beat him, physically and emotionally abused him, which is very easy to believe. But then he blames his later life of criminal insanity on that. We call bullshit always on that. So No, Ed. So he also claimed that when a nun asked him when he was little what he wanted to be when he grew up, he said, quote, "Sister, I'm going to be a crook and I'm going to be a good one." So in 1948, when he was 15, he was sent to a reform school in Pennsylvania. And 2 years later...
I think you pronounced that right.
No, I don't think so. 2 years later, he returned to Akron and he started committing burglaries. Then he basically got to switch out. He was in juvenile detention. They said, if you join the Marines, you can leave here. And he was like, sounds great. Almost immediately goes AWOL. From Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. Wow, just people from everywhere in Cleveland. How about Paris, France?
Really?
No, I've heard of Paris, France. Okay. You guys are fun. So in April of 1952, oh shit, it's on page 1.
Okay. Show her. You guys are gonna...
Say that city.
Chillicothe.
Oh!
Nothing like Cuyahoga. Chillicothe.
Chillicothe. You guys thought that was the one we could pronounce? Nobody fucking yelled that? Oh, you did. Okay. I'm sorry. She did.
Stop talking to them.
Sorry.
Even though I just had a full conversation with her. Okay.
But she raised her hand. So
That's true. Yes, we need a system in place. Yeah. Okay. So the reason he went to Chillicothe, as if I've always known it, for 2 years was because he was impersonating a Marine and he stole a car and went across state lines. So he ends up getting dishonorably discharged from the Marines. According to him, because later on you'll see he wrote an autobiography. So
great.
Yes, my least favorite thing. He described himself as being ruggedly handsome and equally cunning, which doesn't make sense.
Was he either?
So he's saying he's ruggedly cunning.
Yeah.
He's cunning like a mountain man.
Or is he equally handsome?
He was equally handsome to a rugged
Cunning.
thing. Cunning. He claimed to have spent his 20s hitchhiking, forging checks, and having sex all across the country.
Me too.
Oh my God, in your 20s, when you forge that first check and you're like, I'm myself. Finally, I know who I am. Okay, let's take a look. You may have seen this guy before. I wonder if
Oh, I think that, we should go that way? Yeah. Oh. Right up those nostrils.
Was he in Sublime? Now that I look at it this way. Fake beauty mark. They used to always do that in the 60s. It's probably a zit. Started as a zit, and they just painted it black with mascara.
He wishes he had full lips, too.
He's starting a little Steven mustache, but... Or maybe he just has large upper lip surface. Anyway, remember that face. It's going to come up later. Picture it right now wearing glasses. Okay, then we're going to stop talking about it. Okay. So... He claims that after being held on burglary charges in Akron in 1955, he broke out of prison by pushing past a guard.
Just being rude. Watch it.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah.
That's how lots of prisons work. It was a honor-based, and it was honor system prison. It's like you promised to stay here and not push.
Yeah.
So then he fled across the country holding up gas stations for money as he went, and he said that during that time he never wore a mask because he wanted to be famous. You're right. So
He would have been a YouTuber today, I bet. He would have been a YouTuber today.
So after a series of armed robberies in 1956, he was arrested in Montana and he was sentenced to the penitentiary in Deer Lodge. Okay, so He's released from there. Thanks. Clear the cookie area. Thank you. He was released from there in July of 1959. But then he was taken to Portland to stand trial for 2 armed robberies in 1956. So they were like, oh, that's the guy from our thing. Bring him over there. He gets there. He's sentenced to 5 years probation. But while he's there, oh no, sorry, this is a different time. Wait, while he's there or another time. This guy literally did so many fucking crimes. The idea that he just kept getting paroled and getting out really is a reflection of the time and the color of his fucking skin. I'll tell you that, because it's so nuts. It's just like, oh, you held up another gas station? You know what? We're going to go ahead and give you a slap on the wrist. Get out of here, you nut. So he stood trial in Portland for 2 armed robberies in 56. Then he broke out of jail in 1960 in Portland, where this could be a serious Wikipedia mistake I made, but it says here, where he'd been arrested for pulling a false fire alarm.
It was a big deal back then.
I mean,
it wasn't like a fucking prank that nerds did.
No, that was you know why? Because back then you couldn't just reset a fire alarm. Once you pulled it, it was broken forever. It's not true. Okay. But while they had him there for the false fire alarm, he was questioned in connection with the double murder of a young couple from Portland named Beverly Allen and Larry Payton. But no charges were filed. They could only question him, or they only questioned him. So he's broken out of jail in Portland. They're looking for him. He's traced to Colorado, where you don't seem like you mean it. So I don't know how to feel.
They left there. They're here now. So they're like, it's an okay childhood, but I'm happy to be here now.
I'm happy to be here. The air's a little thick for me. Okay. Here's how they traced him to Colorado. He had been cashing checks from the Portland Bowling Club, which he was a member of in Portland.
They had their own checks?
Yeah. I guess he was the treasurer of the Portland Bowling Club, or friends with the treasurer. And apparently they had tens of thousands of dollars in the kitty.
Doing?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. I was like, I got to join a bowling league.
Yeah.
A boiling league.
I'm going to join a boiling league.
Think how funny that would have been if I could have said it correctly. My God.
Or if you would just start a boiling league where you make hard-boiled eggs and spaghetti. Mm-hmm. I could join that. Top ramen. Easy. Okay. Just, can someone write down the boiling league for a TV pitch that we're going to do for Food Network? No, yeah, Steven will get it. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So, because of all this, and they can't find him, the bowling league and all that shit, in November of 1961, the FBI places him on the 10 most wanted list, which is what he wanted. It's all about crossing state lines when he was confined after a robbery conviction. They got him on all this stuff. So he's captured 2 months later in Atlanta with his wife. Now he has a wife all of a sudden. How did he find time to date with all the robberies and pushing of prison guards that he'd been doing? Still, there was time for love, and Ed Edwards made it.
You think he met her on the bowling league?
Oh! He was like, that throw is hot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to buy her a corn dog and see where this thing goes.
You've, yeah.
You know I do love bowling, though.
You know I love corn dogs.
Oh. Hello.
I love bowling, too. Why are we podcasting right now? We could be bowling.
There's got to be a bowling league we can join around here. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Everybody's got something to yell about tonight.
I fucking love that there's a bowling league
here. Oh my God, our whole bowling league came tonight. The true crime loving bowling league in Cleveland. Hell yes. Okay. So they send him, when they finally capture him, when he's on the 10 most wanted list, they send him to Leavenworth for 16 years. Oh. He's paroled 5 years later, of course. They just don't want him to stay. So this is where Ed the con man takes over. So He gets out of Leavenworth, and he claims that a benevolent guard that he met in Leavenworth, that's a cut and paste word, I would never use it, but a kindly guard had helped him reform while he was in jail. And now he wrote a book on his life of being a lifelong criminal called The Metamorphosis of a Criminal, the True Life Story of Ed Edwards, fake name. True life story of a fake name.
Yeah.
So that he releases that in 1972, and he goes on a circuit and becomes an inspirational speaker. Yes. Hold the phone.
What?
Oh, that's the fam.
Oh, he has children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He ends up
him?
That's him up there. Yeah,
not
he's
look
gained
like
some
him.
weight. Let's
Yeah.
not be critical. That's it happens when you settle down.
Look, she has my bangs, the little girl. You think she cut those herself too?
She cut those herself after a couple white wines.
You know me.
You know it. They end up having 5 kids.
Holy
all
crap.
together. Yeah. And this is him as a family man.
All right. Oh, and then
we're just gonna show you it's a recording of his inspirational speech called it says there, Ed Edwards says, build a fire in the person, not under them. Build a fire in the person, not under them.
I feel like that was the first draft, and he should have kept going with that.
A lot of times when you're trying to pick a title, it's good to like spitball 3, 4,
Right.
10 ideas.
Yeah. Also, that smile is so creepy. Anyone who looks that happy is a fucking monster.
Yes. It looks like he takes the bottom half of his face off at night. It's a weird thought,
Yeah.
Karen. That's a weird thought.
It's like all he knows about smiling is you just have to scrunch your entire face into the middle.
Yes. Move,
You know?
Move this part down.
Move this-
Keep these very still.
Yeah. We did it.
We did. We really have. So everybody gets real inspired by his inspirational, motivational speaking, and he ends up going on 2 television shows in 1972. To Tell the Truth program, which I'm sure you loved back then, and a show called What's My Line? He was, this is To Tell the Truth, so a panel would have to figure out if you were lying about your life story.
I'm a serial killer.
Yep.
Hey, you liar. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm sorry, but I feel like the To Tell the Truth font needs to come back. And then also whatever those robot things
I
are
know.
back there.
They're like penis robots.
Just, what are they?
Penis robots. I didn't want to say it the first time.
She said penis robots out loud to my face. I just, things looked like this when I was very small. So when I see it again, it just
makes you happy.
It does a little bit, but then it also is also I'm alone.
Right.
Like someone put me in a room alone.
It takes you back to a time when you loved souvenirs. Right?
God, I remember when I loved souvenirs. All right, so he's basically a kind of a pseudo celebrity. Everybody loves the idea that a man who was a lifelong criminal went into prison and a benevolent prison guard helped him see, his way to living a life of lighting fires inside of people. People are very inspired by that.
If that really were how the story ended, it'd be a beautiful fucking story,
And then he lit several people on fire. No. Oh, not
I
that.
just mean legitimately if he were reformed.
Oh, yeah.
It would be a great story. The fire part would be fun too.
It's the idea that I feel like a lot of times when we talk about things like this, when you're like, how did this person get away with this for so long?
Yeah.
It's because other people want it to
Right.
be true. So then when it starts to flake away of this is in no way true, you're like, no, but it is true. He lit a fire inside me. So the fame dries up, of course, as it always does,
Always.
and I hope you remember that. We're all on a clock here. So he goes back to the skill that he learned in prison, which is carpentry, and becomes a handyman. He buys a house, in 1974, he buys a house in Doylestown, Ohio. And
Nobody? Everyone hates it.
no one fucking I'm saying it wrong. Doylestown sucks?
Doylestown.
There's no W in this.
Oh, it feels good not to be the one this time, like, for fucking once. Oh my God.
Where's the W? I mean,
It's silent because it's not there. It's silent.
it's a silent, invisible W. Thank you. Finally, someone being helpful. Okay, in Doylestown, he builds a house he remodels a house for himself and his wife and 5 kids. And then around town, he becomes this family man. And of course, he does the thing that all great psychopaths do. He begins to try to ingratiate himself with the police. So, he hangs out, although he's a big talker, not a big drinker, but he hangs out in bars, listens, gets people to talk to him, and then basically becomes a snitch. So he starts telling the police about local crimes that he's heard about. And he hangs out with the police. They hang out at their house. Basically, they come home one night, and their house is burning down. And the police and the fire department find evidence of arson. And so Edwards tells his family that a criminal he informed on found out that he was the snitch, and so that now we have to go on the run. And so he starts moving his family to a new state like every 6 months or so, because it turns out that Ed Edwards, this is going to shock you, he was not reformed in Leavenworth.
Oh.
Yeah, his record was bullshit, even though the cover was beautiful. So real quick, we're going to skip ahead to 1980, to this cold case. So in the August of 1980 in Jefferson County, Wisconsin, a young couple, oh, sorry, my cab's here. I have to go. Why? That's the Jefferson County bird caller. And he's here tonight, or she. Women can whistle too, Karen. Okay. So August of 1980, a young couple named Tim Hack and Kelly Drew, they go to a wedding reception at a place called the Concord House, which was this big place where there was like 2 wedding receptions being held there that night. They're both 19 years old. They were high school sweethearts. They left the party together, the reception together, and they were never seen again. The next day, Tim's dad goes to the Concord House, finds Tim's car still in the parking lot. Then 5 days later, they start finding pieces of Kelly Drew's clothing, out in the country. Well, the whole thing's out in the country, but around. So then the police have to go in and interview everybody that was at the Concord House that night, all the guests from both weddings, and they end up with no leads. There's no clues. And the case goes cold. 2 months later, their bodies were found. Tim Hack had been stabbed to death. Kelly Drew had been strangled. And that's when this case became known in Wisconsin as the Sweetheart Murders. And it was cold for decades. So, almost 29 years later, this is in 2009, the state of Wisconsin gets a cold case grant, and they get to reopen 5 cold cases, and the Sweetheart Murders are one of them. So what they do is they go in and they get Kelly's clothing, and they find DNA on it, and they send it to the lab to get tested, to see if they can match it. And they do find DNA from semen on her pants, and so once they know that they might be able to match it, the police make this announcement to the public: if anybody has any information about these 2 young people's murders, anybody that was at the Concord House that night, anything, we want to hear from you. Well, at the same time, a 48-year-old mother of 2 named April Bellaccio had been reading up on cold cases. She read this article, and when she sees the picture of the Concord House, she stops cold. Because she remembers when her family lived in Jefferson County, and she remembered that her father had been the handyman at the Concord House, and she remembered that 2 days after that's right, I'm building up to it slowly. 2 days after the couple disappeared, her father woke the family up in the middle of the night, put them all in a car, and moved to Pennsylvania. Her father was Ed Edwards. That's right.
She had my bangs.
She had her. That's right. I think that was the mom. That was the mom. This is the daughter. So that's one of those babies.
Yeah, the daughter had my bangs.
Oh, they didn't? I thought you meant the mom.
No, the daughter.
Oh, okay.
Forget it.
I was looking at that mom's calic going like, oh, it'd take me forever to dry that out and make that work.
Oh my God.
Okay, anyway.
This is very exciting.
So here's went down. And she basically this is like, I feel like it's kind of what we're all in it for, where you read an article and suddenly you get cold chills and you're like, I know that face. I'm the witness that you need or whatever.
Well, did you see some girl did it today about The Bachelor?
What?
Did you read The Bachelor? Some fucking girl. There's like a missing photo in a fucking Humble Times of like, look at all these missing people. And some fucking girl is in a true crime clearly looking at it. She's like, that girl's a contestant on The Bachelor right now. And she's on The Bachelor.
It's really her?
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, she told her mom she was going to work at a marijuana farm instead of telling her she was going to be on The Bachelor.
Because her mom would be too ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that maybe The Bachelor is a front for a marijuana farm.
Ooh.
They all work.
That would explain a lot of stuff on that show.
It would.
What if the rose that the guy gives is just red painted pot?
Or, yeah. It's how they traffic the stuff out of there.
Will you take this across state lines and be my bride?
That's right.
Okay.
Off topic.
Anyhow, we're back. So, a couple years after they moved to Pennsylvania, in 1982, she then remembers that one night her mom had been in the hospital for an injury. Her dad took all the kids camping and spent the night. When they went home the next day, their house had been burned down.
Because also, who the fuck wants... hey, kids, your mom's in the hospital really sick. Let's go camping.
The woods.
What?
This had been the third time that their house had been burned down. Now, it supported this theory or this storyline that he was giving his family of bad guys are after us and they're trying to get me because I was a snitch. Well, to April's surprise, her 3 brothers went to the police and said, we're the ones that burned the house down because our dad made us do it.
What?
So in 1982, Ed Edwards was arrested for arson, and he was sentenced to 2 years in prison in Pennsylvania.
I guess when you burn your own house down, they don't care that much.
Yeah, it's your fucking house.
Yeah.
Don't light stuff on fire, but whatever, you did it. He got out in 1987, and then now he decides he's going to be the family man. He's going to rededicate himself to this family. So he comes back, and one of the sons went off to college, but he still has the 4 kids at home. Plus, a boy named Danny Glockner, who is one of his son's friends. They all went to high school. Danny came from a really troubled family here in Cleveland.
More troubled than your dad? Is
Yeah,
that
I know.
Fucking arsonist?
He thought he was going to the perfect family. So he starts hanging out. He becomes like a member of the family, and he stays with them for years, actually. Ed tried to adopt him, and the judge was like, no, he's 19. But the judge did allow Danny to change his name from Danny Glockner to Danny Boy Edwards. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't like it either. So then Danny joined, after high school, Ed encouraged Danny to join the military. And so he hurt his ankle, how'd this fucking story go? He hurt his ankle and he was going to get discharged. And so, he was telling Ed about that problem. And Ed was like, he basically was like, it's such a disgrace if you get discharged from the army, whatever. So that guy was dishonorably discharged. So he would know. So Danny ends up going AWOL 2 days before he was supposed to be medically discharged from the army, and he remains missing for a year. And apparently Ed Edwards was obsessed with the fact that he was missing, and he told the police he was going to do everything he could to try to find Danny. A year later, hunters find a shallow grave in the woods behind the cemetery in the city. It's Danny Boy Edwards, and he'd been shot to death in the back of the head.
Oh my God.
So Ed Edwards is distraught. He is going crazy about it. At Danny's funeral, he is asking people, what do you think happened to Danny? Very appropriate. So that case ends up going cold. The police can't find any leads about that. So years pass, and all 5 of the Edwards kids are sitting, they're all grown up now. April has her own last name. They're all talking about Danny's murder and what they think could have happened. And one of the older kids brings up the fact, Mom, in 1982, Mom was in the hospital, but you remember why she was in the hospital? Dad stabbed her.
What?
Yes. So not all the kids knew this. So they all start sharing this information apparently.
Oh man, when fucking siblings get high together, shit comes out.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
It's it takes one Thanksgiving party where everyone has a little too much Baileys, and it's well, guess what?
That didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
You don't remember it, right?
Oh, you think Aunt Carol's so great? Listen to this. Well, this is even more horrifying. Apparently, Ed Edwards came home one day and there was a bag of potato chips he wanted to eat, and he found it half eaten because there's fucking 97 kids in their family. And that's all that happens when you have more than 2 children in the family. It's an eating contest. He finds out that the bag's been half eaten, and he stabs his wife over it.
But there's still half left. I mean, also don't stab your wife, but
No, you're right. There's tons of problems. Tons of problems.
I just picked one.
With that reaction.
Yeah.
He really went straight to 60.
Yeah.
He didn't even, there was no discussion. There's no who did this, sit down, respecting people's potato chips. Okay. But so it's the older kids going, this is this, and this is that, and then we came home, and then our house was burned down for the 1 millionth time. So April starts to realize her father is not the person she remembers him to be. And she was only 11 years old when the Sweetheart murders happened in Wisconsin. But she did remember that her father was the handyman at the Concord house. And she also remembers that he came home that night, the night that they disappeared, with a cut on his nose and a black eye. And he told his wife he'd been in a fight. But then later, when the police came to question him because he was the handyman, he told the police that it was from a hunting accident. So he changed his story, and April remembered that. She said as she saw that picture and as the city name and the place where he worked, it was all coming together, and she started having these weird recovered memories of the information.
God.
Yeah. So he tells the cops hunting accident, and then 2 days later they move away in the middle of the night. Which is it is a good time to move because the traffic is better.
It's not hot out.
Yeah, you're not boxes back and forth to the
Right.
car sweating.
Right. Sunburns. Lots of problems.
I'm not sure what's next here. Oh,
Let him?
I wanted you to see that jacket that he wore on To Tell the Truth. I don't know if his wife sewed it for him off the couch or what the fuck happened, but
God, he looks like, an evangelical preacher or something
he
like
does
that.
actually.
Doesn't he?
He does.
Like an all-American person.
He looks like another kind of person that could light a fire inside you.
Right. Not under
With
you.
the Lord.
Cemetery
shit.
Scene from Paradise.
Don't look.
What's
Okay.
that? What is that? Oh.
This is where it gets good.
Oh my God. That's
Okay.
not where I thought it was
I
going.
know, and I have to hurry up because it's taking too long. But essentially, April calls Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. She talks to Detective Chad Garcia, and she's basically like, my dad fucking was responsible for the Sweetheart murders. So this detective, who I'm in love with, of course, he goes and looks at the case. He rereads the interview. He sees where Ed Edwards said that his injuries were from a hunting accident, which is insane. Clearly fight injuries. And he's like, oh, I hit myself in the face with the gun twice. Then he reads Ed Edwards' book, The Metamorphosis of a Criminal, and sees that this guy is basically fucking nuts out of his mind. So 3 weeks later, he calls April, lets her know that the DNA that they took from Kelly Drew's pant, that sample, that they sent it into the lab, and they also got DNA from Ed Edwards, and it was a match.
Yes.
So they extradite him back to Wisconsin to charge him with a double murder. So at this point, old Ed Edwards is 77. He's got like permanent oxygen tank. He's got diabetes. He's very overweight, in very poor health. He knows they have him for the Sweetheart murders. But when he's in custody, he finds out that Wisconsin does not have the death penalty. So he writes a letter to the Ohio authorities and says, you're going to want to come talk to me because I got some shit to say to you. And so the cops from Ohio come up, and then he starts confessing to the 1977 unsolved murder case of 18-year-old Judith Stroud and 21-year-old Bill Lavaco, who had both been shot in the neck while they were in a car. It was another lover's lane situation. Their bodies had been left in a public park. Then he confesses to the 1996 murder of his own foster son, Danny Boy. That's right. He had Ed. So what really had happened was Ed had convinced Danny to go AWOL from the army, said, come out into the woods. I'm going to show you how you get out of military duty. Mm-hmm. And Danny's thinking he's going to show him some like shoot yourself in the hand or whatever it is. And that's when Ed Edwards shot him point blank. And it turns out that Edwards was planning to cash in Danny's $250,000 life insurance policy, which he never got to do. So in the end, after all of that, Ed Edwards pled guilty to 5 murders. He asked for the death penalty. They said, no, buddy. Instead, he got 4 life sentences. But don't get too excited because he was only in jail a month and then he died of natural causes.
Asshole.
Oh, stupid bastard. Okay, now. Detective Chad Garcia of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says he is, quote, pretty confident that there are at least 5 to 7 more murders Ed Edwards committed, and he gave a list of 15 confirmed and suspected victims. So they have all these murders that hook into the timeline of Ed Edwards, which brings me to the mental breakdown part of the story. Because as I'm watching Brain Scratch...
This is your mental breakdown. I thought you meant his.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. He's gone now. So remember in the show, I think you did Nathan Barjona on this show. Mm-hmm. So we've often recommended the TV show Real Detectives, where real detectives tell you the story of cases that they had to work on and ended up closing. And so on that show, on the episode about Nathan Barjona, the most hideous child killer of all time.
That's a fucking contest to win, right?
There's a lot of competition. But that one bummed me out incredibly badly. Nothing else bothers me on this show. It's all so fun. But on that show, former police detective John Cameron is the detective that's explaining that story, and he's the one that closed that case.
Okay.
So John Cameron has written a book called It's Me, Edward Wayne Edwards, the serial killer you've never heard of. And in the book, he details the murders that Edwards has been convicted of. Then he provides analysis and argument for a bunch of other murders that he thinks that Edwards could be responsible for, including the murder of Adam Walsh in 1981. The murder of Jean-Benet Ramsey in 1996. But he was in Boulder.
What?
He was in Boulder. And he looked like Santa Claus.
Shit.
He looked like Santa Claus.
I'm okay. I buy it.
Okay. Thank you. You just have to say it twice, and then you're convinced.
Say it really.
He looks like Santa Claus.
Okay.
And then the Robin Hood Hills murders of Stevie Branch, Christopher Byers, and Michael Moore. Now, this is, of course, all of this is like, it's theory, it's conjecture. But, so you know how, and April says this in her, there's an interview of hers where she talks about remembering how her father, as we said, ingratiated himself with the police. He was obsessed with police procedure, of going in and basically watching the crimes that he committed that other people were getting sent to jail for. He liked to go in and kind of stand around and be like, interesting. So in the documentary that we've all seen of the West Memphis 3, there's this very famous scene where these parents are at their son's grave. I believe this is Christopher Byers' parents. It's the saddest thing in the world at the grave. And then in the background.
No.
Yeah.
Is that him?
They say it's him. Now, a lot of dudes look like that. So it's like, it does look like Santa on vacation, for sure.
Does he have money in his hand?
I don't know.
Oh. What the fuck?
If you watch, you can see it in the clip, and it's just the documentary just cuts away like there's other people at the cemetery. They believe that this is him at the cemetery.
Holy shit.
Well, guess what else? In Making a Murderer, that's him in the hallway behind the lawyers.
Are they sure it's him? They know it's him.
Yeah, that is him, because you'll see oh shit, I don't think I have pictures of him later. But basically,
I've seen him. Yeah, he's like this big dude.
He has a real pointy, kind of downward facing nose. And anyway, John Cameron theorizes that he set up Stephen Avery because hold on, he lived an hour away at the time of Teresa Hallbeck's murder. And she disappeared on Halloween night, and he killed people on Halloween night. That's a bunch of, they traced, I feel like now people are yelling at me. I don't like it at all. It's not my fucking theory. It stressed me out more than you don't like it. Imagine me at 3:00 thinking I was done with my homework, and then this shit pops up. And it's the most interesting theory I've ever heard in my life.
You got them back. They're back.
They're back, and they love it. They love it.
Okay.
He's basically the Zelig of modern murder, this man. But there's one more. Oh, yes, that's right. John Cameron says that Ed Edwards is the Zodiac killer. Yeah. Sorry, Ted Cruz. That's what... I only got to this part of the story. I got it to this part at 6:00? And that was past the pictures point. I can't get Steven pictures past 5:30 or whatever.
Right.
So this is where you would see a side-by-side of early Ed Edwards and that drawing of the Zodiac where he has glasses on.
Oh my God, I'm seeing it in my brain, and
because
I can totally
he has
see it.
a fucking plain white guy face and a pointy nose, and if he just had some glasses on,
and kind of thin-lipped.
Right?
Is it him? Do you think he did?
Yeah, it's him. It's definitely him. Well, here's the thing. He lived in Northern California in the 60s. He, at the same time as each of the Zodiac's murders, and some claim that he closely matches that original description. Others say, fuck no. But April, Ed Edwards' daughter, says that he used to make the kids watch videos about the Zodiac Killer, and while they watched it, he would scream, "That's not how it happened."
What? I want her hometown murder fucking told.
Dude, she just gets up and walks on stage.
Oh.
Give me that.
Done.
So essentially, to learn more about this case, there's so much, I was going totally insane. So basically, if you want to see April talk about how her father is a serial killer, 2 weeks ago on Investigation Discovery, there was a show called People Magazine Investigates. And, right, we all love People Magazine. It's the true crime Bible. Murders, they're just like us. The show is called My Father, the Serial Killer.
Oh my God.
And it's April telling this whole story. It's super awesome. But also on Spike TV, they produce a 6-part documentary series based on John Cameron's theories called It Was Him with Ed Edwards' grandson, a guy named Wayne Wolf, and they both go in and explore all John Cameron's theories about where he was and how he possibly could be involved in pretty much every famous murder of modern time. Yeah, basically that's the story of Ed Edwards. There's lots more. Sorry, that took so long. There might be one more picture on there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't want to show mine. roller fucking coaster ride that was.
That was insanity.
Oh my God.
Go on to brainscratchers.com because it has like all the research. It has all this stuff, like raw research that this guy has collected, and it's so crazy.
That was bananas.
Yeah.
Support for today's episode comes from Square.
Nobody starts a business because they love payroll.
Or invoices, or business.
And that's why there's Square.
Square brings your payments, inventory, scheduling, staff, online orders, and reporting together in one connected system.
You can take payments in person, online, or on the go and track sales and inventory in real time.
Instead of juggling a bunch of different apps, Square keeps everything connected behind the scenes, so you're spending less time fixing problems.
Whether you're just getting started or growing your business, Square is designed to grow with you without complicated setup, contracts, or hidden fees.
If you're starting a business or running one that deserves better tools, Square helps you sell, manage, and grow without slowing down.
Right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/MFM.
That's SQUARE.com/GO/MFM.
Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today. Goodbye. In the summer, healthy habits are easy to keep until you leave the house.
You walk out the door, and the next thing you know, you're barefoot and feral in a gas station candy aisle.
That's why Kachava makes it easy to maintain your routines.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake, and now it comes in new travel packs.
Every packet gives you a simple shake with protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, greens, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more.
They're easy to toss into a bag, easy to take on the road, and a simple way to stick with your normal wellness habits, even when your schedule changes.
Man, that Kachava matcha in the individual packs is like my dream snack. It's exactly what I need and want in between the not great meals I'm eating for lunch and the snacks I would have had anyways that are terrible for me. Like, this is something I feel like I'm treating myself when I take.
You're treating yourself to vitamins, fiber, all these things that your body really wants and needs and kind of craves that it does seem like it takes a big effort to get. So now you're getting it all in one packet and in a little drink you like.
Take your daily ritual with you.
Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code MFM.
Goodbye. Let's be real. We don't all have time to keep up with the latest fashion trends.
Some of us want to look stylish, but have someone else to do the shopping. That's where Stitch Fix comes in.
Their expert human stylists get to know your lifestyle and budget so they can pick pieces that actually work for you.
Stop shopping and get styled today at stitchfix.com/murder to get $20 off your first order.
That's stitchfix.com/murder.
Goodbye.
Now that I am pilled up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready? For a fucked up story. I had never fucking heard of this.
Oh.
It's bananas. The Kirtland cult killings.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. Do you know these?
I do not.
All right.
And God damn it, I love a cult.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do. This is the worst mass murder in the history of Lake County.
Fuck.
Mass murderers here?
Yeah, really quick. I feel like we should have explained this before. To the people who were brought here tonight against their will,
I don't know about the podcast. All the people who work here.
Partners of people who were like, I don't want to, but you did the thing with me, so I'll go to this with you.
I didn't, yeah.
When you hear this cheering, it is not cheering for death. Nobody's cheering for that. It's more of like, we've all been sitting alone with this information for so long, and now we get to do it together.
Yeah. All right.
If that helps.
So, Kirtland cult killings. Okay, so let's talk about the cult leader first.
Okay.
Fucking this dick, Jeffrey Lundgren. He was born in May of 1950 in Independence, Missouri. He's the child of
No one cheers.
Nope.
Okay.
No Mormons here. Okay. He's the child of strict, super religious parents. They're members of the Reorganized Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's a small offshoot of Mormonism.
Okay.
Unlike most religions, they're open to the idea of modern-day prophets, right? So yeah. So, according to sources, Jeffrey was severely abused as a child, and he was a loner throughout high school. But as he grew into adulthood, he became a religious fanatic. He was excellent at memorizing verses in the Bible and the Church of Mormon book.
Yep.
The Book of Mormon. You know.
But from the church. You wanted you to know.
which he studied endlessly. So he's obsessed with religion. He goes to Central Missouri State University, and he spends his
But you don't like the city? Okay.
He hangs out at a house for RLDS youth, and he meets another student there named Alice Keeler. She had been told by a church elder that she was destined to marry a great church leader. Oh. So when she finds Jeffrey Lundgren, who's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm a modern day prophet. Here, listen to me spout all this fucking Bible shit I memorized.
You know, college stuff.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I know the Book from Mormon. What's up?" She's like, "Oh shit, this is him.
Fuck, it's him.
This is him. It's him." So, but they start fooling around out of wedlock, which they're not supposed to do.
No, unacceptable.
Right. And so Alice gets pregnant, and then Jeffrey flunks out of college. Whatever. They get married. Oh, I forgot that that's the college that we cheer for, is people who flunked out of it.
Oh yeah. Yay! Flunk outs.
Yay.
It can work too.
They get married, and by 1980 they have 4 children. They're all still super religious. And by this time Jeffrey starts telling his wife that he had visions that he was at the crucifixion and that he was with Christ when he died, and he can also see the future.
Just really quick, just to point out, people never have visions where like I was at the crucifixion, but I was way in the back, and there's a tall guy in front of me that talked really loud the whole time. I didn't get it.
Or was at the crucifixion, but it was for one of the other guys?
It was those other criminals.
It wasn't for the one guy.
It was the upside down guys. It was not. There was nothing to write home about. That never happens. Everybody's Cleopatra.
And Alice was like, great. She believes him.
She better. She has 4 of his kids.
Yeah. Okay, he then told her that God had told him that they needed to move to Kirtland, Ohio.
It must be nice.
If God's like, hey, then it must be a nice place.
God's like, there's this amazing 4-bedroom house. Really good square footage. There's a great room.
So that's where the first Church of the Mormon Faith was, and it's a Mecca for Mormons. So they're like, move there and like get more religious.
If you can.
Try it.
Give it a whirl.
So in April 1984, the Lundgren family moves from Missouri to Kirtland, and Jeffrey volunteers as a tour guide for the historic Kirtland Temple. And he also worked as a Bible study teacher. But the church, the main dude, what do they call him? Priest? I don't know.
Not in the LDS, I don't think they do.
Okay, well, this main dude, not God. He's
the one below God?
Yeah. He's walking.
The elder. I knew it first.
One of the One of the church elders is like walking by his Bible study thing, and he hears Jeffrey be like, "Forget everything that they just said at church today. Listen to me." And he's like spouting all this negative shit about like hell and stuff, which I guess they're not stoked on.
Well, yeah,
you know,
to children?
No, to like older people.
Oh, okay, good.
And so the elders are like, "Bro, you can't do that." And so they also suspected him of stealing $25,000 to $40,000 from the temple store. And so
the Temple Bowling League.
So they kick his ass out of the church.
You said the temple store.
Yeah. They had like a souvenir store.
A souvenir.
Because it's like this, you know what I mean?
Got it.
Souvenirs like the Book of Mormon.
Or a big Superman.
Right. What about a foam finger? It's just like, yay, God.
Pointing up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so by this time around 1987, though, he had already won over a small flock of his study group, about a dozen people. Flock. And by claiming that he was a prophet, following God's orders, and promising that they would see the face of God if they followed his teachings. So they believed him, so they left the church with him. And he began to prophesize that Kirtland would be the site of the second coming of Christ.
Wow. Kirtland, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Do you have a picture?
Oh, I have
Do you have a picture of the second coming of Christ?
I have a picture of God's face. Y'all ready for this? So this is the Lundgren family. That's Alice, and that's an asshole over here. He looks like a real fun guy.
They look happy, and that's what's important.
All right. So the Lundgren family and their 4 children and around 8 of their followers all move into a house together. What a bummer. 15-acre rental property in Kirtland. It's got a century-old house that they all live in and also a barn. And the followers all call Jeffrey and Alice mom and dad.
Ew. No.
Red flag.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you're on Mama's Family. Don't.
Every night they have intense scripture classes taught by Jeffrey, of course. He can do it for hours and hours on end, and they just fucking sit there and listen to him preach his craziness.
His negative bullshit.
Mm-hmm. He tells his followers that everything they knew was wrong. They had to erase their memories and start over with what he told them. And they weren't allowed to pray without him. And
Dude.
Yeah.
You can't tell. I'm praying right now. You don't know. You can't tell me.
Stop it.
Oh,
Stop
sorry.
it. Not allowed to do that.
Amen.
They turn over their paychecks. Click. They turn over their paychecks to him and all their possessions to him. Fucking classic cult shit right here. He would eavesdrop on the cult members, and that made them believe that he could read their minds.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
He's like got the glass up to the wall.
Cult members were forbidden to talk amongst themselves. They couldn't talk to each other.
What's the upside of this cult? Just not having to think that much?
They get a high five with God one day. If they talked amongst each other, there was a sin, and he called it murmuring. It was like, oh my God. And he made them all fast, and he would like fucking eat all this food around them and shit, and like threaten them. He was a psychotic person, and he was really charismatic and I think really good at speaking. I think he was definitely
I hope so.
Psychopath. So one of the families that had become devoted followers of Jeffrey Lundgren was the Averys. In 1987, Dennis Avery, who was an assistant in a bank in Missouri, moved to Kirtland with his wife Cheryl and their 3 daughters, Trina, who was 15, Rebecca was 13, and Karen was 7. They were a family of bookworms. They were really passive people, and Jeffrey would complain about the Averys because Dennis let Cheryl, quote, wear the pants in the family, which he thought was fucking sacrilegious. Like, it's a sin that you're letting your wife tell you to pick up your fucking socks off the floor.
Yeah,
you know?
because she's talking, and that's not allowed.
No, she's not being subservient, and so
wow,
it's a sin. Dennis gave him $10,000 from the sale of their Missouri home, but he kept some of the money for himself and his family, and he also wouldn't live in the house with them, and so Jeffrey was pissed off about that too. Here's a picture of the Averys. Oh, they're nice. We can, okay.
whoa.
So Lundgren began preaching about the end of days and planned a raid on the temple that fucking fired his ass.
You mean the main Mormon temple?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He was like, we're going to raid it. And at this time, they had started practicing military maneuvers and stockpiling weapons and dressing in military garb.
A bad sign at church.
Yeah.
Not what it's about.
No. And all the neighbors were like, this isn't good.
Yeah.
And like told on him.
Sure.
And also one of the cult members at this point, Kevin Curry, who in 1988 was like, I'm out of here. This is not what I fucking signed up for. He goes to the FBI and tells them about his plan to use lethal force to seize the Kirtland Temple. It was planned for May 3rd, 1988, which was Lundgren's 38th birthday, which is like, happy fucking birthday to me.
Yeah. He's one of those like, it's my birthday all month.
Yeah.
And at the end, we're going to go out for margaritas, and then we're going to raid the temple.
Right. So the FBI passes the info along to Kirtland Police Chief Dennis Yarbrough, and the day before the attack, they're like, Jeffrey, can you come talk to us for a minute at this police station? And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that, I swear. But when he gets back home to his cult, he doesn't tell them about that. He was like, I had a conversation with God who told me we're not going to raid the church.
Okay.
You know, but then he was like nervous that they weren't going to believe in him anymore because he didn't follow through with it. But he's like, but don't worry, we're still going to fucking do something violent.
And they're like, great, that's all we want as followers of this religion.
Yeah. So, instead of focusing on the church, he turns his attention to his own flock, which he says has evil in it, and they need to, quote, cleanse sin from the group. He says that sin is the Averys. It gets worse.
Yeah, always.
Every time I look over here to tell you guys something and then look back, I can't see the words because my retinas are burned. So it takes a minute. He tells his followers that the end of days are approaching, something that I love to fucking say all the time, but I don't kill people. And he promised other followers would get salvation if they sacrificed the Avery family.
That's insanity.
Yes. So they had been, at this point, his whole flock, which are all normal people. They're like husbands and wives and people who have normal jobs and were just really into their faith, had been so whipped up into a religious frenzy that they were ready to do whatever he told them to do because of the return of Jesus Christ. So on April 17th, 1989, the Averys are called to the Lengren residence. And when they get there in the evening, one of the members of the cult, Debbie Oliveras, said she thought it must be God's will that this was going to happen. She walked so basically they go, what?
I know this one.
You do?
Now that we're almost done with it. Yes, I just remembered.
How did you? I never heard of it before.
Are they going to walk them to the barn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Did you see an episode of something about?
Yep.
There's an American Justice about it.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys hear, what's his name?
Bill Curtis.
Bill Curtis's voice in your head? That's right.
But they were not going to go to the leather jacket for no reason.
Okay, so they bring the family to the house, and Dennis Avery is asked to go into the barn for whatever reason. He's walked there. He's rendered unconscious with a stun gun. He's gagged, and this is the father, and dragged to a pre-dug pit where he's shot. Jeffrey shoots him in the back of the head twice, and he dies. Next, Cheryl, the wife, is lured when she told that her husband needed help. She's bound and lowered in the pit, and she's shot 3 times and dies. And after that, the 3 daughters, Trina, 15, Becky, 13, and Karen, 7, are also shot and killed and placed next to their parents in the pit. And all these fucking members are there, and they knew it was going to happen, and they all go along with it. In fact, one of the members stood outside the barn while this happened and ran a chainsaw so the neighbors wouldn't hear the gun go off.
Well, they're in deep. Like all of their humanity was stripped away. That's the whole thing of cults, where you lose yourself entirely, and it all becomes about this person you're following, and you just don't. You're just doing what they say. I mean, that's the craziest. That's why they're so fascinating. Is how does that happen to a person that's manages a bank or does anything that you think, oh, you would know not to do this, but it's how cults work.
There was one woman who was Jeffrey's cousin who joined the cult. She was a single mom, and later in interviews she's just like, I wanted someone to make all the decisions for me. I was scared and didn't want to live my own life, and so it was nice to have someone make decisions for me. So at what point are you no? I mean, you'd hope it would be this point, but they don't.
But also, it is that thing too. The idea of the promise of whatever the promise ends up being, Jesus is returning. That becomes so real, and that idea is your salvation. So you're going to do anything it takes to make sure that happens. Right. It's so sad.
I was going to say something real sacrilegious, but I'm not. Say it. I mean, what if it's not that great? When you go to heaven and you did all of that for just being I guess it's cool.
Yeah.
What if it's just a shitty diner and you're like, oh, I was really looking forward to this.
For this?
For this?
Sorry, Jesus, I'm sorry.
I'm Jewish. I don't have to apologize. Boop.
I just have to call my aunt who's a nun and tell her everything that we did tonight, and then I'll be fine.
Cool. During the flood. Okay. Then the neighbors did say they had only heard chainsaws running that night.
God, which is a horrible thing to hear at night.
Yeah.
You are not cutting wood at night.
Not safe. The bodies of the Avery family are covered in lime and buried in the pit, then covered with they just like scatter trash all over it. And then they go back to the farmhouse and hold a prayer meeting. The very fucking next morning, the FBI and cops show up to the house to kind of do a welfare check, and because of the complaints from the neighbors who were sick of nighttime chainsaws.
Yeah.
So imagine this fucking flock is like, oh shit, like the next morning.
Yeah.
But they don't even know what's going on yet. So the FBI interviews everyone, make sure they all want to be there, by choice. And one of the police members was like, well, what about, there's a family called the Averys. Do we need to interview them? And they said no, because they weren't deemed important because they weren't as active in the cult. So they never sought to find them. Sought to find them?
Maybe.
Sought them out?
Sought them out's good.
Sought them out.
Okay.
Steven. Okay. So later that day, they're like, that was a close call. Let's get the fuck out of here. So they get the fuck out of there. Oh, and they go to a remote campsite in West Virginia where they lived in the
Guys.
where they live in the fucking wilderness.
Wilderness.
For boo, exactly.
There is a strong booing section that I'm into right here.
They go and live in the wilderness for 7 months. What a fucking bummer, man.
What did they...
And the whole time they were like, dude, you told us that he was going to come to Kirtland. And so why are we here?
Quick change of plans.
Yeah.
It is still my birthday. I want to camp.
And after all these months, the fucking Lundgren family are like, just kidding, it's going to happen in Southern California. And they fucking take off and leave everyone behind, the family.
Really?
Yeah. So everyone is suddenly like, oh shit.
Fuck.
We might have made a huge mistake. So by December 31st, 1989, this cult member, Larry Johnson, whose wife had left him to take up with the Lundgrens too, in sunny Southern California, was like, oh shit, this was a bad idea. And he contacts ATF agents in Kansas City. He spills the beans, tells them fucking everything, including details of his own involvement in the murders, and gives the agents a hand-drawn map of the barn where the pit is, where they can find the bodies.
Wow.
So on January 3rd, I guess they wait till after New Year's.
They were just trying to arrange schedules and stuff. It's tough.
They couldn't get a hold of the judge for him to sign a fucking search warrant.
Yeah.
Because the judge is just plastered out of his... No, this is not...
I mean, you never know.
I'm making shit up that could be true. So they search the burial pit based on the drawings, and after clearing away large amounts of garbage and debris, they begin digging, and by the time it's dark out, they find the first set of human remains. They find Dennis, then they find the rest of the bodies. And they're all horrified. This is like a nice, suburban town with a lot of religious people in it. And so arrest warrants are issued for Lundgren and 12 of his followers, including Alice, his wife, and their 19-year-old son, Damon. You named your kid Damon? It's close to Damien, which is satanic.
Or demon.
Richard Brand is one of the cult members.
Richard Branson of Virgin Airlines?
Sharon Blanchili, Katherine Johnson, Daniel Kraft, Ronald Luff.
Sharon Von Chili?
Sharon Blunchley. Ronald Luff, Susan Luff, Deborah Oliveras, Dennis Patrick, Tanya Patrick, and Gregory Winship. So I think I have a photo of all of them. I mean, at once, don't worry. Here we go.
So these are the people that fled to LA.
No, these are all of them.
Oh, it's everybody?
Fucking cult members.
Jesus.
Check it and see. Look at their dead eyes.
Was this a lens crafters cult? Rough stuff.
Yeah. So the charges against the 12 accomplices ranged from conspiracy to commit aggravated murder, complicity to aggravated murder, and kidnapping. Inside of 1 week, all the suspects are in police custody. Some of the members had charges dropped, not many, due to non-involvement or only given obstruction of justice charges. But the rest of them get some fucking hard-ass time. Richard Brand, one of them, Richard Brand, is 26 years old when he was arrested in connection with the murders of the Averys. Let's just explain it. He's a fucking college graduate with a degree in civil engineering. and he participated. To avoid a life sentence, he agrees to plead guilty to 5 counts of complicity to aggravated murder in exchange for testimony against Jeffrey Lundgren and other cult members. He was in the barn in the night when the Averys were murdered. And so Jeffrey Lundgren is the triggerman, but he says they were all willing accomplices, though. His job was to help bind and gag the victims before they were shot. It's insane. So Ronald Luff, he's a key in planning and facilitating the murders with Jeffrey, is sentenced to 170 years to life. Alice Lundgren, who was trying to say that, she wasn't really part of it. She was just a subservient wife, and that he was abusive. The jury was like, hell fucking no. She's sentenced to 150 years to life in prison. 2 months later, their son Damon is sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms without parole for 120 years.
Shit.
And then, so Jeffrey Lundgren's trial starts in 1990, and it only takes 2 hours for the jury to find him guilty of 5 counts each of aggravated murder and kidnapping. But then at his sentencing, he's allowed to give like a talk, whatever.
What?
5 fucking hours he preaches his insane fucking shit. For 5 hours. He like stands at this pulpit like he's giving a fucking sermon and goes on, and everyone in the courtroom was like, we could see how fucking insane he was by that.
Exactly.
He just seemed so crazy.
Just gonna tack one more life sentence on
right.
there.
Here's a photo of him when he was arrested. He's like a low-rent Fabio.
Oh. Ouch. Youch.
Yeah.
I don't know. If he wore that jacket, I'd listen to what he had to say. Shit.
I know.
White tracksuit? Who are you?
So, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. 2 hours. Then he gets sentenced to die in the electric chair.
Oh, shit.
Plea deals are reached with
because of that sermon. Sorry. Cancel that.
Cancel that order. Plea deals are reached with 6 defendants who agreed to provide testimony in exchange for reduced sentences. All those defendants have been paroled, 6 of them. 5 of those people spent about 20 years behind bars before going free. 5 are now in prison after having served 5 are now out of prison. 4 are still serving time, including Alice Lundgren, and she's not eligible for parole and then there's a period at the end of that sentence. Like, what, Georgia? I think it was like 2098.
Okay. That's a great number.
Okay. All right. So then on October 24th, 2006, with this, last of the appeals are exhausted. Jeffrey Lundgren is executed by lethal injection at the Southern Ohio Correctional Facility 16 years after he murdered the Avery family.
Shit.
Yeah.
A smattering of polite applause for lethal injection.
He died with no family or friends among the witnesses, and no one claimed his body, and he was buried in a prison grave.
Shit.
However, a Missouri church community raised thousands of dollars. No.
Come on.
Nope. To pay for the burial of the Avery family in Missouri.
See? Of course they did.
Yeah.
That's what real church does. That's what real church does.
And they launched a children's charity in memory of Trina, Rebecca, and Karen Avery.
Yay.
And that is the fucking Kirtland cult killings.
Fuck you guys. God.
This was a heavy episode.
It's heavy.
I would have had a breakdown if Steven's beautiful face wasn't here this whole time.
Thank you, Steven's cookie face, for getting us through that.
It's just like having him in the loft.
It's just like brushing your hair with his mustache. The stuff that gets you through the hard times.
Yeah. Do we have...
We always have time for a hometown. Okay.
Rules.
You have to.
We shouldn't even... If your hand is up right now, you're not getting
Look at these gorgeous lights. Look at this.
Oh, beautiful. Hi.
You have to listen to rules. Because they're crucial. Crucial rules.
Crucial rules. Here we go.
Balcony, it's not happening. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is a union theater. We have to leave at a certain time. We can't wait for you to haul your ass down here. Okay, here's the rules. We want it to be a local story. Don't come up here and tell some fucking Florida story. We don't want to hear it. Ohio, Cleveland, anywhere nearby. Also, as you know, you can't be so drunk that you can't tell your own story. Buzzed is fine, but you have to keep it moving. This is the crucial rule that we realized in the last couple shows. Please remember, as the storyteller and as the hometown teller tonight, everyone else in the audience hates your guts. So I wouldn't shout out a friend when you got up here. I wouldn't be kissing fingers and pointing to people. I would tell your story quickly, factually, make sure you know the names, make sure that you've got it in hand.
But you can't. All right, here we go.
Yeah. So, what rules? Oh, obviously you can't read off a piece of paper.
Yeah.
People know how to do it at this point.
Someone just said my name.
Of course they're saying your name. Don't be a sap.
Sorry.
Now she's crying. There's also, the other rules, there's no crying.
Or there's only crying.
Look, there's Vince, everybody. That's the man who got us here tonight. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Carly.
You have to come over here.
You have to let him look at you. Harley? Hi.
Carly with a C?
Ooh, yes, with a C and a Y.
Where are you from?
No E or I.
You have fuzz. Where are you from?
I am from. Thank you.
Yeah. Here,
Thank you.
get up there. Get up on that.
I'm from Cleveland.
Oh!
Yes! That's what we're talking about.
So all your friends with the matching
These are my
shirts,
girls.
they were pointing.
We made some shirts.
That's adorable.
What does it
Amazing.
say?
It's really. It says SSDGM.
with some murdery scenes.
Beautiful.
The forest.
Yeah.
They were pointing
Well
at
done.
you furiously. Is it because you have a great hometown?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Humble,
I'm
low
gonna
key.
kick all of you out if it's bad.
I'm very concerned about being respectful towards the people involved.
We all are. Yes. We all
so
are.
I'm not going to directly name names. If that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so in about 2011, I guess, I was working at as a substitute English teacher at my old high school, which is strange in itself, where I met some pretty awesome new English teachers, and one was this young woman.
Oh, sorry, can we just take a moment to clap for English teachers?
Yes, thank you.
God bless them. They're all also Uber drivers. Okay. That's right. I've been paying half of my sister's mortgage for years. That's how it is, teachers.
All right. So anyways, I met this young woman who was fresh out of college, still living at home, really passionate about her job. And anyways, I met her and I'm sitting in the office and the head of the department walks in and she's like, oh, young badass teacher. I'm not naming your name.
Let's call her. What are we going to call her?
Let's call her Annie.
Great.
Okay. She's like, Annie, have you heard anything about your mom? Like, I heard she's gone. Like, do you heard anything from her? Where is she? Do you know anything? And I was like, ooh. Anyways, and Annie was all like, oh, yeah, she left a few weeks ago and, we're not that concerned. My dad said she just met up with this group and, we'll see her eventually. And basically it was kind of like, oh, we're okay. Anyways, a few weeks later, I get an email from the school saying Annie's mom did not join a cult. She was murdered by her husband, Annie's dad. Anyways, as the story goes...
Why are you laughing?
It's nervousness. Out of nervousness.
I'm just kidding.
So anyways, Annie apparently got suspicious of what was going on in her house. Apparently there was a foul stench coming from her garage. and, kept asking her, Dad, what is that? What is that? Apparently, they kept chickens in their backyard, and he was claiming that one of the chickens had died, and he just hadn't cleaned up the body or whatever. So clearly Annie was smarter than that, and eventually was very disturbed by it and called the police. And the police showed up. Turns out her mom's body was in the garage. Apparently she had stuffed in a sleeping bag with a plastic bag over her head. There was like panties stuck in her mouth and a tarp over her body that was duct taped. Bag of lime, bleach, everything, all right there. Apparently when the police showed up, the dad was trying to block. Oh, I'm sorry. Side note, the dad was an ex-cop.
Here we go.
Living in the town that he worked for. So when the police showed up, I'm assuming he was not happy to see his old colleagues trying to break into their garage. And he had to be tased in order to get in.
Jesus.
Where they found this terrible scene.
Oh my God.
Anyways, I guess.
Did you ever see Annie again?
Story. She did not come back to work, as I know. But now she is back at the school and apparently living an awesome life. And, I'm not friends with her anymore. I was more of an acquaintance type thing. But it was one of those things that was like, oh my God, I know this person that this happened to. And
so horrible.
So be it.
It's insane. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Carly, you guys.
Good job. Oh, yeah.
Look what she gets. Yeah, that's right.
Great job, honey. Thank you. Gives Vince the mic, or Karen.
Oh, you can give it to him. Okay. Fun. Now she has a job. Great job, Carly.
Great job, Carly.
Oh. Awesome. Wow, that went really fast, you guys.
I'm so sweaty.
Thank you so much for everything, you guys. It's so crazy that we say this every show.
Yeah.
But we're so thrilled that we get to do this. We have the best fucking time. We love coming out and actually meeting the people that listen to our insane podcast. And the fact that you guys turn up the way you do, the way you sell out theaters this size for us. It's thank you so much. It's
Thank you.
Amazing.
We're so thrilled and we're so happy and feel so lucky we get to be a part of this. So thank you guys for supporting us.
Yeah.
And we love you.
We love you and stay sexy.
And don't.
Bye, Cleveland. Thank you.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why they're Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. At this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.